In this tutorial, I want to show you how you can get the most out of our EBSCOhost ebook collection by setting up a personal account. First, let's get to the ebook collection. From the library's homepage, select Find Books and Articles, and then select eBook Collection EBSCOhost. And here we are at the basic search screen. At this point, you want to sign in. So go to the top and select Sign In. Now, if you haven't already set up an EBSCOhost account, you want to click on Create a New Account. From here, enter the requested details and then select Save Changes. I'm going to go back to the sign in screen since I've already created an account. Type in my username and my password, and then select Login. You can tell we're logged in because there's a nice MY yellow stripe across the EBSCOhost logo. From here we can begin searching, but first I want to point out the Preferences menu. So go to the top and select Preferences. And from here you can customize your EBSCOhost interface. You can change the way that the page is laid out when you have your search results. You can change the number of results per page. So for example, I have mine set at 50 because I want the most results possible on a single page, but you can select fewer if you prefer. You also have the option to customize the way that items are printed and exported. I'm going to click on Cancel because I want to leave this as is. And let's try a simple search. Medieval poetry. Now, as I mentioned in a previous tutorial, if you have set up an account, you have the option to save items to a folder that you can then access at a later time. So if I see books here that I want to come back to, let's say Between Hebrew and Arabic Poetry, I'll save that to my folder. And Poetry and Distance, Medieval Hebrew and Arabic Poetry, I'll save that to a folder as well. Now if I log out and log back in, those items will still be saved to my personal folder. You can access your folder by going to the top and selecting Folder, and here you see a list of all the items that I've saved. Now another nice function of creating an EBSCOhost account is that any notes you create around a text will be saved as well. So for example, if I go to this work, Medieval Writers and Their Work, I've created some notes for this text in a previous session. We'll click on eBook Full Text. And now if I select the Notes function on the right, you'll see the notes that I created in a previous session. You can also print this list of notes, and that printed list will include the citation as well as the page numbers from the notes that you took. Let's go back. I want to go back to my search screen because I want to show you an additional function. EBSCOhost will also save your search history. So for example, if you click on Search History beneath the search bar, you can see that in a previous session I searched for medieval poetry and it had 55 results. Now one of the benefits of this is if you do multiple searches during a session, you can combine the results of those searches and search within that list. So for example, let's say I also search for medieval culture, and now select Search History. You'll see with medieval culture I had 91 results, medieval poetry I had 55 results. I can search within these results, for example, for any mentions of Chaucer. Select both of these searches and search within. Now I'm selecting Search With Or because it doesn't matter to me which list the word Chaucer appears in. If I select Search With And, the word Chaucer must be contained within a book that is on both the medieval culture and the medieval poetry list. So pay attention to which of these two you choose. So here's our new search. We searched for the word Chaucer within those two search results, and there were 9 results, and they're displayed below. So as you can see, there's a lot you can do when you set up a MyEBSCOhost account. You have a powerful search functionality, you have the ability to save items to a folder, to save your notes. You also have the ability to download ebooks to a personal reading device, and I'll go over that in a later tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Remember, you can contact us at any time by going to our website and clicking on Ask a Librarian. Have a great day.